Hello again, and thank you for joining me for this, the latest in the series of short, educational, informative videos. I hope you've enjoyed the previous episodes. If you haven't watched them yet, crack on, get involved. You know how to do it. They have now been professionally re-edited to include an additional 20 seconds to make time for a cash and prize giveaway. Since I made the decision to make these little videos and do a bit more to raise awareness of sight loss life, I've been forced to spend a bit of time considering my relationship with my disability and how that has changed and what it now means to me and what it will mean to me in the future. The first diagnosis was delivered in a very glib manner. I was asked if I drove, and I said yes, and the doctor said, "Not anymore, you don't," which is incredible when I think about it now, for what was the beginnings of a very defining period of my life, and it was probably one of the defining moments of my life, to be delivered in such a sort of egregious way. It still shocks me to this day. And at first I didn't accept it, and for a very long time I didn't accept it. It was only, I suppose, really when it started to impact noticeably on me that I thought, right, okay, mate, you've got to get into this. You can't run away from it. You can't drink this away, and there's nothing you can do about it, so you have to acknowledge it. And there was a certain sense of resignation, I think, and out of that was born acceptance, and that's where I am now. I'm accepting of where I'm at. I'm accepting of what my future is going to be. I don't like it, but there is nothing I can do about it. It's an interesting thing. My mother often says to me, "You never complain," and I just say, well, what is there to complain about? What's the point? It's just going to make it harder for me to move on. There was a period where I apologised for my disability. There was a period where I apologised for the perceived inconvenience my disability caused other people without any reason for it. I obviously just decided in my own way that I was a burden. I was an embarrassment. There was a sense of shame that I needed more assistance. That apologising has stopped. I won't apologise for my disability anymore, because it is a part of me, and if I apologise for my disability, then I'm by default apologising for myself, which is not doing me any good, and it's certainly doing a disservice to the people around me, because it normalises the fact that in some way, I don't know, I'm in the wrong. I'm apologising for I don't know what I was apologising for. It's curious. The world isn't built to accommodate the disabled, and yet I'm the one apologising for doing my best at living in it. Odd. I don't know if it was me, if that says something about me, or if that says something about society, that I felt that was what needed to be done. So, in short, I am accepting of it. I'm at peace. I have learned to live within the boundaries of what it allows me to do. I'm a realist. I'm not a romantic. I know that my life will be more difficult than perhaps it would have been otherwise, but my life will still be my life, and I will do my best to live it to the best of my ability. That is pretty much all I can do. I think that's all any of us can do. Having a disability is just another challenge. We all have challenges. Mine are no greater or no worse than anybody else's, I don't think. Pity doesn't do me any good. Sympathy doesn't do me any good. And feeling sorry for myself certainly doesn't do me any good. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, copyrighted it, trademarked it, sold it. Not going to buy it back. Hopefully that's a bit of a rambling one. I hadn't really thought about what I was going to say, and I just thought, go with it. So hopefully that hasn't put you off. See you next time.